Hello everybody, back for another one. I don't know if you could see him, but in the corner of your screen, it's my little baby. I wasn't lying. He's being an angel right now, but we'll see how long he lasts. But I'm back because last night I was going through some videos and I saw the wonderful Dereck had put up his Frank Zappa collection, which, you know, is much bigger than mine. And a lot of what he showed I wish I had. I'm a fantastic Zappa fan. I just love him. My father got me hooked onto him. And most of what I have, you know, he has, and I had a couple that he didn't have, and I'll show those last. So I'll kind of buzz through them because, you know, anything that really had to be said, Dereck said already. But to start, of course, the fantastic Ruben and the Jets. I know I just showed this one on the free records. I ended up getting Hot Rats, really beat, but the record plays pretty damn good. This was actually the first Zappa record I went out and bought with my own money. As opposed to taking from my father or something. But Wacka Jawacka, Big Swifty, can never go wrong with that song. And then the fantastic The Grand Wazoo. There's another one, A Ship Arriving Too Late to Save a Drowning Witch. This is the one that had Valley Girl on it. He had his daughter Moon singing. This one I picked up. It's just a reissue, but we're only in it for the money. Of course, you flip it over, it's hilarious. It's just like Sgt. Pepper, but whatever. Here's one of my favorites. Just love this record. It's beat, but one size fits all. This record just blows me away. Inca Rose, Sofa Number 1, Pajama People. This wonderful guitar solo on that one. Florentine Pogan, Evelyn, A Modified Dog, San Bernardino, Andy, one of my favorites. One of my favorite records by him and the Mothers. What's the matter, baby?
Oh my! What's wrong, boo-boo?
This one I just showed recently. I got it pretty damn cheap. Apostrophe, Do Not Eat the Yellow Snow.
Yeah.
Of course, 200 Motels. I watched this movie with my wife once. I just thought it was nonsense. But, you know, I'm not very smart. It probably went straight over my head. But, Overnight Sensation. Dereck described this as a party record. It really is. What song is it? 50-50, I think it's called. Yeah, 50-50. That song is one of the most fantastic guitar solos he's ever done. Of course, one of his most famous, Cheeky Booty. I think everybody's got this record. I have a box set of Joe's Garage that is somewhat different than what he showed. Sexy butt. Give me a kiss. Hello. Hi. The wife. Looking beautiful as always. But I have a box set of Joe's Garage, which is from '86, I believe. It's the same as you know, the others. It's still Acts 1, Acts 2, and 3. But it's a yeah, it came off of Barkin' Pumpkin Records, which was Zappa's own record label at the time, and it is just a beautiful sounding remaster. But look at that. I always liked the Barkin' Pumpkin records, because, you know, you got the part of barf and the cat, wow! I don't know, then the fact that it's purple, it always looks very, very tasteful, if you can believe that, coming from Zappa. But yes, that's my Joe's Garage. And then here are the couple I have that Dereck didn't have. Even though he said, or you said, if you're watching, Dereck, hello. Even though you said you had this one, I'm showing it anyways as one you didn't have, because, well, you didn't show it. But Zoot Allures. What song is it? It's the Black Napkins. one of the most beautiful guitar instrumentals he ever put out. It's a live cut that he added onto the record, but it's just wonderful. If you don't know it, look it up. Black Napkins. I have The Worst of the Mothers by the Mothers of Invention. Just, you know, best of, but of course he's flipping everything around. This is just a 12-inch 45 single I have. I Don't Want to Get Drafted. It's funny, the B-side I find is actually a bit more enjoyable. It's just a live cut on Halloween. And it's just like him doing a guitar solo with the band backing him up. Very pretty. It's called Ancient Armaments. And at the very end of the song, you know, he says, "Thank you and happy Halloween," and my wife's just sitting there cracking up because she loves Halloween. We ended up getting married on Halloween, if you believe that, but that one's pretty cool. That's one I got from my dad. And then I know Dereck was saying he needed these, but I have the Shut Up and Play Your Guitars. It's all the same covers, as you can see, but it's Shut Up and Play Your Guitar, Shut Up and Play Your Guitar Some More, and Return of the Son of Shut Up and Play Your Guitar. And what I have playing in the background, as you can tell, because the disc isn't in there, is Shut Up and Play Your Guitar Some More. But this was basically a record, or 3-record set that he put out to, you know, get back at the, what's the word? The critics, the music critics, who, you know, at the time basically saying he didn't know how to write music and all this and that, and of course he did. I mean, he's a fantastic composer and wonderful guitar player. And so he basically took like live cuts and studio cuts that he never used and slapped them together with some tracks he didn't have, or a rhythm section he didn't use, or even then rhythm sections he used for other songs, you know. But I like it. It's really cool. You hear it in the background. Ship ahoy, baby, ship ahoy. That one's good. Then the last one I have to show is it's sort of a, I have to say, it's kind of like a concept record, very much so like Joe's Garage, and it used a couple of the same people for the record, even though it was done a couple years later. But Thingfish, original cast recording. It plays like a play, I guess you'd say. Yeah, but it's sort of like a slap at the government, because, you know, this came out in 80 or 81, and at the time, you know, it was the whole AIDS was just becoming into the mainstream, I guess you'd say, into the public. It was becoming aware of it, and it was kind of slapped as, you know, the gay disease, and the government was trying to suppress them with all these things like closing Bats House, and that's what his whole view was, sort of, you know, hitting back at the government for just the stupidity they were doing and how they were handling the whole situation at the time. But it comes with a little book, which again just basically reads, you know, Act 1, Act 2, the names of the songs. So, you know, it's kind of like you're at a play. But I know there's one song on here. It's instead of The Torture Never Stops, it's The Torchum Never Stops, which is essentially a song off of this called The Torture Never Stops. He just kind of switched it around a bit, but it's literally the same song. It's kind of funny, but you know, I dig it. I mean, what's that one song he's got? It's like, oh, you're so gay, look at him cross the street. It's just ridiculous, but, you know, Zappa at his best. But that's my Zappa collection. You know, not quite as thorough as Dereck's, but I mean, you know, come on, the guy's got like probably 12,000 records in his collection. You know, I won't be there for years to come. This guy probably won't go to college because of it. Is that right, baby? Oh, he's starting to stir, so I'll be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, everyone else, if you got your Zappa collection, show the Frank Zappa.